Hello friends, we all know that at present there is a riot going on Manipur. Various violence incidents took place in Manipur in recent days. So therefore government has to impose curfew. Internet also has been shut down, and many people killed in all these violent incidents. There is no official confirmation of that how many people were killed, and then various temples, churches, various houses burned down. So very serious situation in Manipur. But what, why this is happening? What is the main cause for this violent incident, for this riot in Manipur? So let's try to find out in this video. The Meitei community of Manipur has a very long-standing demand to be included in the scheduled tribe list of the Manipur state. And recently, this demand received a boost from the Manipur High Court because Manipur High Court, in their order, it asks the government to consider this matter, to consider the demand of the Meitei community. So after this order of Manipur High Court, the other recognized tribes which launched a march, a solidarity tribal march on 3rd May, Wednesday, against this order, to oppose this order. So basically that march was a peaceful march, but after that march some violent incident appeared in Manipur. Some Meitei people burned down the house of the ST people, and in revenge, in return, ST people also burned down the house of the Meitei people. So all these violence incidents appeared in Manipur, and then curfew imposed, internet shut down, all these things happen. So this is the main root cause for the incident. If you see the demography of Manipur, then Manipur is a primarily home for Meitei or Meitei Pangal people. So they almost constitute 64 to 65% of the state population, and the other 35 to 36% population are the recognized tribe who basically are living in the hill areas. So this is the demography of Manipur. Now the question is that why this Meitei community demand for ST status. So this is not a new demand. This is a very long-standing demand. I think since 2012 they demanded for scheduled tribe status, and they basically have a committee for that, scheduled tribe demand committee of Manipur. So they from 2012 they demanded and write different petition to the court, to the government, to consider their demand. Now why they demanding scheduled tribe status? Because if you read their petitions or plea, they said that they actually Meitei community was a recognized tribe during the time of British India. So when Manipur was a princely state, so Meitei was a recognized tribe. But when Manipur princely state merged with India in 1949, that status was gone. Okay, and after that there's a threat to the community regarding preservation of their culture and their ancestral land, their traditions, their languages. So there's a condition of threat. So that's why this scheduled tribe demand committee asks the government write petition for scheduled tribe status. Scheduled tribe demand committee also stated that because of being left out from the scheduled tribe status, they actually victimize, this Meitei community people actually victimize. They do not have any kind of constitutional safeguard, and then gradually the whole community become marginalized. Their population also gradually become low. So for all this reason, they actually demand to the government to included them in the scheduled tribe list of the Manipur state. Now what is the order of the court? Now Manipur High Court observed the whole situation, consider all the petitions, all the pleas, and they directed the government to submit its recommendation within I think a period of 4 weeks after the receipt of order. So this is the order of the Manipur High Court. So they ask the government to consider this matter and recommend make a recommendation regarding this demand that Meitei community should be included into the scheduled tribe list of Manipur. It's not a question is that why the other recognized tribes they oppose this demand, they oppose this order. So the other recognized tribes of the state, they say that this demand is a self-defeating kind of a thing, because Meitei community already has the dominance in the Manipur, population wise as well as political or any representation in any other sector. So they have the large political representation. In a population wise, they also have a very large community. So the other tribes say that it is a self-defeating kind of a demand. They already have the dominance, they already has that representation, so why they need scheduled tribe status? And they also said that their language of the Meitei community already have the constitutional status, their language included into the 8th schedule of the constitution. And then they also said that a large section of the Meitei community already recognized as other backward class, that is OBC, as well as scheduled caste, that is SC. So they already enjoying various constitutional safeguard which is available for OBC and SC people. So why they are demanding scheduled tribe status? So this is the statement coming from the other recognized tribes and their organization. So that's why they oppose this demand. So finally, we can say that situation is very serious. The demand is always there since 2012, but recently actually it received a boost after this order from the Manipur High Court. So then also the other recognized tribe opposed this order, and then whole this violent incident happened. So very serious issue. So government have to take step. They cannot ignore this incident or this whole situation, but they need to actually find out a way that which can bring these two groups into a platform of discussion, the Meitei community and the other recognized tribe. So because there is no solution without discussion, so instead of burning the houses, churches or temples, instead of killing people, the leaders, the representative of both the Meitei community as well as the recognized tribes, they have to sit together and opt out for a solution, because you cannot let down the people killed. You cannot create such a situation for your state. It is not good for the state, it is not good for the whole country. So that is my opinion. Thank you for watching. Thank you again.